Hi guys, welcome to Unbox Anything. Today I'll be doing a Note 3 Samsung versus the Note 4. So the one in black is the Note 4 and this is the Note 3. So just go ahead and look at the design first. So as you will see, the sizes are nearly the same. Just check that out. Wow, they're literally the same. I mean the size is the same. As you see, screen size is the same. So right here you've got the speaker, obviously, where you listen when someone's calling you. And then the cameras are still in the same area there. Maybe on the camera on the Note 4, the front camera has been made a bit bigger, which is a lot better. The quality is a lot better on that one. Just a tiny little bit better, to be fair, because they are quite the same phones, I'm gonna be honest, after using them. And then you can see the button here is the same. Obviously this one's a bit larger, as you see. Let's just take a closer look. A bit larger, but there's not completely there's not a big massive difference, so that's like the same. And then on this one you've got where you charge there, and then this one you've got now. I know you're probably wondering why this one's massive. That's because when they made this one, they made it with a special, the Note 3, they made it with a special charger cable, which I actually lost. It had like a cable charger that had 2 spots, and that was when, you know, fast charging was new. So this cable could enable you to fast charge your Note 3, but now you don't need it. You can just use this normal small charger, if you get what I mean. So you could still use the small one, but it had a bigger one that could help you fast charge, if you understand what I mean. But you can still use the same size charger as this one there. It's just that it's got 2 holes there. You can either have the one which has 2 parts, which they don't make anymore, because now you can just use the single one that has just 1 part there, and it will still fast charge, if that makes sense. Okay, so here you've got the speaker there, and here you've not got the speaker there, which is better, because I used to hate the fact that the speaker on the Note 3, you've had the speaker here. On the Note 4 they've came up with a better idea, so they didn't put the speaker there. Okay, we'll take a look at the back. So that's our Note 4, this is the Note 3 in white. So let's see, you can see that they've changed the camera just a tiny bit, they've made it a bit bigger there. And then here you've got the flash, and this one's just in the middle, and this one has been made there, and also there's a little additional flash there as well. So if you look at the back, they've put the speaker on this one in the back instead, which really doesn't solve anything. So on the Note 4, instead of putting the speaker here on like on the Note 3, they brought it and they put it in the back on the Note 4, which is not good. Trust me, I actually think it's better to be there than in the back. Imagine you're listening to something but the sound is coming from the back. Yeah, so they put the speaker in the back. It just doesn't make sense. Imagine listening to something and the sound's coming from the back. It's terrible, trust me. I think it's a lot better on the Note 3 where they put the speaker there, because here when you listen to it, the sound will be coming from the back, and it's weird. It's like listening to a TV when the sound's coming from the back. It just doesn't make sense. It's loud and everything. Of course both pens come with a pen, so we'll take a look at the pens. This is for the Note 4, and then let's take a look at the one on the Note 3. 1 second. Yeah, the one on the Note 3 is a lot harder to take out, but it's a minor, you can still take it out. So both pens, you know, they do look identical, everything's still the same. There we go. You can see that they are the same. There's not really massive differences between the Note 4 and the Note 3, so I'll just stick them back in. We'll have a play around with them once I've finished the exterior of the phone reviewing. So yeah, let's talk about the back cover. If you see, you will see the back cover here has been made a bit soft and a bit deeper, and you know, it looks a lot better, whereas on the Note 3 it's just plain plastic. And if you've watched my review of the Note 3, did say about the cover being so plastic, you know, look. That's why mine split in just a year or so. In a few years it was gone, because this one is too plastic. Look at it, the plastic is so small and looks too cheap, whereas on this one, 1 second, see, this one is not even plastic. It's like a bit some kind of material, like it's leather, but it's also not leather. You know what, it's probably, no, it's not leather. It's like one of them things that look like leather. Whoa, this is so hard to take off. 1 second, guys. Clearly they've made this one a lot harder, which is great, whereas on the other one, on the Note 3, it's terrible. On the Note 4 they made the back cover harder, which is great. Okay guys, I don't have nails, so here we go. Okay, so I finally managed to take it off. Yeah, it's still plastic, not really too plastic as the other one, but also still plastic. Let's take a look inside. So the batteries are different. This battery is a lot taller and slimmer, whereas on this one it's a big fat one. Obviously this is not the original battery, the battery that was in my Note 3, this one. stopped working, so I had to get a new one, but that was after 3 years, so that's understandable. And of course you got your STD, sorry, what? You've got your SD card thingy where they go, so that one's got an SD card right there, 32 gig, and then that one, which you probably won't need if you don't take lots of pictures, but if you do, then you can get one of these because the space is enough. Those are both phones are 32 gigabytes. I mean, unless you download film, you should be fine. Yeah, so yeah, the batteries are different, as you can see. The similarities are still there, you know, so it does look like the same phone, just a few differences. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and put this back on. Okay, now I'll try to take both phones off because they're both on, and then see which one goes off first and which one comes on first, just to test the speed. I've actually not done this before, so it would be great for me as well to see. Here we go. Okay, so I've turned both off, and let's see which one goes off first. So yeah, the Note 3 is already off, gone, and then that one just went off. So the Note 3 obviously goes off faster because it's an older phone. You know, older phones always tend to go off faster, whereas the new ones are slower to go off. So let's try to turn them back on same time. So it looks like the Note 4 is already beating it. So that's the Note 4 in the black, and that's the Note 3 in the white. You can see a bit of similarity there. So I've actually not updated the Android on this one, just couldn't be bothered because it would just slow the phone down. So if you notice the difference in the Android, it's probably because I've not updated this one, whereas this one is updated. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Note 4 is already on, and the Note 3 is just struggling to come on, so let's see how long it's gonna take. Well, there we go, that one's finally on. So yeah, the Note 4 is clearly came on faster than the Note 3. Okay, we'll just go ahead and unlock these phones and go look into them. Okay, now we're inside the... So both phones, as you see, are quite fast. Everything runs perfectly. I just have to point out that the Note 3 does drag a bit every once and then if you've used it for quite a long time and you've not turned it off. So if you find yourself to have this Note 3, make sure you turn it off at night. That's the only way you can fix the slowness. That way everything goes off and then you turn it back on in the morning, then it's fine. Obviously turn it off at night if you're going to bed. If you're not going to bed, then you just leave it on. But yeah, if you're going to bed, I'd advise actually that you turn both phones off, because even the Note 4 does drag a bit if you have so many apps open. Okay, but you can see that the speed's alright. So we just test the just have a look at the cameras first. Okay, where's the camera on the Note 4? Actually, we'll start with the Note 3, that way we can know the difference easily. So screen wise, the screens are the same. Obviously on this one it's cracked because I dropped it, I forgot to put a case on it, whereas this one it hasn't, because not a massive difference. The screens do feel the same. Do feel the same, so there's no massive difference between the screens. So let's just open the cameras up. Okay, we'll just try to take pictures of that links. Okay, I'll just turn up the brightness on each phone so you can see maximum brightness there. Okay, so I've put both phones on maximum brightness, that way we can see the pictures clearer. Okay, as you see, I'm trying to just get that. Okay, as you see, I'm just trying to get that bottle right there. We just test the Note 3. So I'm gonna be honest, the camera, there's not really a massive difference. I'll just zoom in and try to take this picture. There we go. And then we'll try this one. The difference is that the Note 3, this is the Note 3 I'm doing now, is that the difference is that the Note 3 kind of drags during when you're using the camera, again, because it's an older phone, probably why. And yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind. So I would suggest that you always turn it off if you're not using it at night. That should fix it, because if you don't, then you just keep slowing down day by day, and then it will automatically go off and then back on. It's not just me that does it. A lot of people, some people in Note 3, it does happen to them all the time. Okay, let's have a look at the picture I took. As you see from the Note 3, there's a massive difference. Remember, they're all on full brightness, but you can see the Note 3 did some terrible picture, whereas the Note 4 did try its best to make sure that picture looks a bit alright. You can see that that's how the bottle looks like, so it looks more like here on the Note 4 than on the Note 3, whereas you've got all the extra lightness. So obviously in camera, the Note 4 is a lot better. Okay, we'll just open a few apps. I suggest we open YouTube. Yeah, just see how fast this opens now. Okay, so the Note 4 opened a bit quicker, and here we go. Okay, so as you see, the quality on both phones is not that massive. There's not really a massive difference. You can see that the brightness is still the same equally. The picture is nearly the same, not massive difference between that. The brightness may be just a tiny little bit brighter on the Note 4 because it's the newer phone anyway. That makes perfect sense. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and play the video. These are some of my sister's videos she watches. I'll just go and click here, check it out, just to check out the quality. Okay, let's open this up. Here we go. So I just put both videos in HD. So yeah, both these phones are playing on full HD and full brightness. You see that it does look the same nearly. I mean, there's not really a massive difference as you see. It's just that the Note 3, you can tell it's a bit darker. If you look there, the purple there, the purple is a lot darker on here. So actually this is weird, but I can't believe it, but I think the Note 3 is a lot better when it comes to video quality than the Note 4, because the Note 4 you've got that tiny darkness on the edges, whereas this one doesn't have it, which is great. If you look closely, sorry. So if you look closely, you can see that, yeah. So yeah, video wise, I would actually say that the Note 3 is a lot better because it's got, the lighting is a lot better on it. Whereas on the Note 4, this one, you've got a bit of darkness around the edges. So yeah guys, I hope this review has been helpful, and obviously both phones are great phones. There's not really massive differences, to be fair. I would recommend both phones obviously, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. See you next time, take care.